Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to our Medieval Total War Holy Roman Empire campaign. Things have been better in the Empire here. Things have been better. We came right through the excommunication just fine, but had a bit of a civil war after the fact, and so here is where we are now. As you can tell, we basically lost the north. The north is gone. The Danes have piled in on us, and are doing quite well. We are soon to lose Swabia, I'm afraid. Now, if the Spanish, who have just reemerged in Burgundy and were so close to being just fine with us, except for the fact that they almost immediately attacked or sided with one of our enemies, the Spanish have attacked Swabia. Now, if they assault, I think we can hold them off. We've got some pretty good units inside here. But it is a matter of time, right? Because the Danes could just come down and take it. Lorraine has just, by sheer luck, managed to not come under the attention of our foes. That's, I think, the only reason we still have it. Bavaria and Bohemia do have some forces for some potential resistance, but I'm not totally convinced that we'll be able to hold off the tide from the north. I think the Danes are going to have to get into some other kind of trouble before we can really reverse things in this direction. We are still at war, of course, with Hungary. Why would we not be? Rather than attacking their own capital area back, they're just stubbornly going to remain at war with us. We're, of course, at war with the Italians, as we have been since very early on in the game. And just like old days, we're at war with the Spanish again. And our new enemy, the Danes. Now, what we're doing to the Danes is a kind of a suicide march along the English Channel. We've got an incredibly pious Lord von Wittelsbach here, one of my better generals, certainly my best general in the region. And rather than kind of have him fall back to a defensive position, we just went west like crazy people, and we've been sacking everything. So we're going to be attacking Brittany. We'll see how it goes. I may consider falling back if it looks too tough, because I want to basically drive wherever is going to do the most damage with this army and kind of distract the Danes, maybe get them into a civil war situation themselves. I don't think they have too many family members, but I have not been able to locate all of them at this point. The other thing we have is a few sort of scattered settlements. Of course, Lorraine is well off from the rest of our realm, but Rome is now an island, and we are training in it. This is one of the few places where we have some decent training. We're going to get swords coming up soon, and our emperor and heir are both here. This is now our new capital. We're surrounded by the neutral factions of the papacy and the Byzantines, who just managed to bribe Tuscany, meaning that we are somewhat defended. Now, it's true, the Danes do have a ship here, so they could certainly interrupt our little peaceful island of Rome here. So I think we got to keep bringing ships up to distract them there. But we're running out of ships, and you know, it's not looking good. Over in Antioch, part of our civil war saw Tripoli fall, and the Byzantines have claimed that. So we do have Antioch. We're allied with the Golden Horde and neutral with the Byzantines. Probably all of our economy is coming from the trade we're doing in the east. And the Golden Horde are doing well. So I don't think the Byzantines are going to backstab us, but I guess we'll see. It looks, in other words, like we may not have a military solution to the problems that we're facing. We're going to have to depend on sort of a political solution. And that would be either the Danes overextending themselves, getting excommunicated, falling into a civil war, or some subterfuge that I have not yet engaged in. And that would be, fittingly enough, since we are now in possession of Rome itself, the power of the Inquisitors. Our enemies are, for the most part, Catholics. Actually, all of them are currently. The Danes, the Hungarians, the Italians, the Spanish, all Catholics in good standing. We've sort of made a puppet of the papacy in some previous episodes under earlier kings, and so why don't we get some Inquisitors of our own running around? We're only one building away from that. We get 1 year for the Swordsmith's Workshop to finish, and then we can get going on a monastery. This takes 6 years, only costs 500 florins, and it allows the training of Inquisitors. That also helps the morale of troops trained here, so that's great stuff. Train up some military, get some Inquisitors going, and cause some chaos. That's one of the only ways I see us getting out of this, apart from whatever the AI will allow me to do. So I think we're probably at a point where we just want to end the season here. Fortunately, we are making money. We're making 820. We can still train a few things. So we're training like mad in the places where we can. I guess we should probably keep it up here. Venice can do nothing. We've got relatively poor options in some of our cities. And I don't think I want to spend the money on mercenaries in Bohemia necessarily. Nor does it feel like I'll be able to finish this keep, sadly. So I've just waited a little too long to be able to tech up. Similarly, Austria, I mean, Austria is oddly safe at the moment. Not sure if we'll be able to finish this keep. 5 more years. But we're kind of an Italian faction at the moment. We're driving into the Spanish currently from Milan in hopes of ending this threat. And then if we can take Burgundy, maybe we can do something with the Danes with our suicide force. So let's just end the year and see how this all shakes out. It looks like we're getting assaulted in Franconia. Alright, so the Danes are going to retake some of their territories along the English Channel. That's fine. They will find them a lot less useful than they were earlier. Okay, so we're getting assassinated in Prussia. And we've lost Normandy. Oh, great! And they've withdrawn into the Castle of Brittany. Okay, Franconia. I'm going to auto-resolve this. Oh, this is a castle assault, though. It's a good castle. I feel like I have to play this out. Because if we just auto-calc, they're not going to... the game is going to treat it like a battle, and it's not going to take the fortifications into account. So if we actually get to the battlefield, and we'll just do this real fast... we'll let the arrow towers and the... I guess there'd be ballista towers, maybe? Maybe I didn't build them there. But we'll let the towers do their work, and we'll see how much damage we can do to this Danish army. Alright, Bamberg Castle. So, yeah, no ballista towers here. This is just a regular old keep. But, you know, this is another reason to play this out, because sometimes you get these very dramatic sightings of these battles. Up on these keeps, and I guess we can just click begin because honestly all of our guys are just inside. We'll move them around, but yeah, they're gonna have to come up along the walls. They don't have any siege equipment, so what are they gonna do? They're gonna wreck their chivalric sergeants. All right, I mean, maybe they'll be fine. Down to 80 men. I guess we should probably get some spearmen out here. Look at these huts, too. I mean, these are, man, these are miserable little huts, aren't they? They're kind of quaint, but also, I mean, is this just the style of the house that they would have up here? All right, we've done 17. Alright, and why? Okay, that gate was just me moving into this outer part of the keep. They're going right for the gatehouse. They're going to take losses. And I think the way it works is, if none of us are in the outer ring, then these outer towers do not fire. Right? So if they destroy this gatehouse, they still need to get rid of us before we stop shooting at them. So... as I said, we're just going to speed this up. Get them down to 50. Alright, and we'll just hold them up here. Now, yeah, okay, we've got a couple of other units marching. Okay, it's Vikings. And I think what we'll do is we'll bring these guys over, because by the time they get through our spearmen, let me cut down a little bit more. Yeah, 37, 35, 34, 33. Okay. We're going for this gatehouse. Yep, running away. Awesome. Alright, yeah, save some of that oil because we've got Vikings coming. Alright, 40 Vikings. Yeah, they're gonna get through there okay, I guess. Alright, it wasn't a perfect plan. It was never going to totally work, but we killed... Okay, we killed 20 of them just in terms of melee, but we killed a lot more in terms of the numbers that were destroyed by the defenses. Okay, so they lost that. Okay, and it's about time, I guess, that we get attacked in Lorraine. I'm just going to retreat to the stronghold in this one. It's Royal Knights against urban militia and militia sergeants. If we had a few more units and it was a very forested map, I might play it out, but I'm not seeing a lot of trees here necessarily. Maybe we could get something there, but we'll go to the stronghold and maybe get a revolt, potentially. All right, so the Spanish have retreated out of Burgundy, and we just own it outright because their king was there. He doesn't want to get trapped in the fort. All right, the Golden Horde is holding on to Constantinople and Grenada. What's this? The Almohads. Okay, the Danes are probably attacking them there. Yeah. Oh, hey, great. We've got a loyalist revolt. That very rarely works. What? Okay, sure. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting beat up on by 4 other Catholic factions, right. But I'm the problem. Fine. Okay, so cease hostilities against the Spanish. That's kind of fine. I mean, it sucks that I'm going to lose Swabia. I don't see any way around that, unfortunately. Oh, we've got a marriage offer successfully achieved. Okay, so that is our prince, who should now be married. Yes, Prince Lothair, to an English princess. We won't tell her that he is an adulterer. That is a secret. Your secret is safe with us. I think this is the nephew of the current king, but the actual son is only a couple of years behind, I think. And we've got a couple more heirs. I mean, our line is not really in danger in terms of heirs. And again, we're playing the Germans, so we've got an advantage there. But it's the territory. It's all of the other stuff that is a problem. So in Croatia, we're going for guns. We're going for guns in Milan and in Genoa. We've got crossbows. Okay. Now, the nice thing, I guess, about being warned off of the Spanish is that now I really can just leave, right? I can go somewhere else. I can throw everything at the Italians if I wanted to, and I can continue to throw stuff at the Danes. So I think that's what I will do. I will just chase them all over this map, giving them bad traits. So, yeah, I'm going to do this with these guys. These 2 armies, I'm going to leave Burgundy just the way it is. Burgundy is not all that useful, as you can see. We're going to leave. We're going to get away from the Spanish. Arguably, these guys would be more useful over here, maybe, to protect. But I think, here's the thing. The Spanish are going to run out of steam, I guess. Right? We've got some troops over here. And I think it's more important that we really screw up the Danes. So we could do that here. Like, we could take back Ile-de-France, Anjou, right? Like, we could take back some of these nice places. So, the year is 1265. We've got, 12 years? Or is it, maybe it's just 10. But let's play it safe. Treat it like it's going to be 1277 before we can attack the Spanish again. But honestly, I kind of want them alive to protect us from the Danes. Let's see. Are they allied with the Danes? They probably are. Not yet. Just the Hungarians and the Pope. Okay, that's very annoying. The Pope is allied, yeah, with all of my enemies. Fair enough. So we're going to ignore this, I think, because I don't want to get counterattacked. So we'll go right down to Aquitaine. Is this a river? Nope. And here we're going to find a lot of low-tier stuff. And yeah, look at their forces around here. They're not that strong. I mean, maybe we could get a really weird kind of Habsburg situation going where we end up owning some territory in Spain and some patchworks in, like, Germany and France. That'd be interesting. Now, check out our Free Loyalist Rebellion. This is an interesting army. Chivalric sergeants, mounted sergeants, some archers and crossbows, and feudal men-at-arms. I think what I'll do is retreat this army rather than fight the battle. We'll save them for later because I don't feel like, again, I don't feel like fighting over Provence. I don't feel like fighting the Italians because them having these two provinces is better than the Danes or the Spanish having these two provinces as far as I'm concerned right now. And so for that reason, like, while I could pile on some armies and just guarantee to get this, nah, I think what we'll do is we'll maybe leave... Do I want to leave a token unit here just to make life difficult for somebody? Let's see. Yeah, let's leave these spearmen, and we'll send everybody out. Maybe what I should do, though, is consolidate here and leave a good general like this guy. He's the king of the Romans. He's natural leader, unhinged loon. I feel like this guy should be the guy going on the suicide adventure. Yeah, this guy should stay around because he's a really good skilled attacker though. Well, skilled defender too. Yeah, I think we'll leave him behind. He will protect, so we'll take you back here down towards Milan. And Lord Blankenberg, King of the Romans, will go for... let's avoid... Actually, he's got Doubtful Courage and Gluttony. That's good. And he's just an urban militia unit. It would be really nice to deprive the Danes of this general, although this is a river battle. So let's go to Anjou. We'll take all of you guys... That's right, he's only got one man. Well, we'll just have to watch him. He's got 9 valor though, this guy. We'll have to just take care of him in combat. And yeah, I think we can just keep training stuff here. In between these two provinces, between what we can train here and what we're going to get back, we'll have something around North Italy. And so, you know, even if /when we lose Burgundy to the Spanish, that'll be fine. So yeah, literally all of you guys go here. Go to Ile-de-France. Low taxes in Burgundy, and I don't know that I want to bother training anything there or building anything because I feel like we're going to lose it. Okay, Croatia. Yeah, let's just kind of keep waiting there. And we could counterattack right now, I guess, into Franconia. Might that be a good idea? I don't like how I can't see anything up above. So there could be like massive stacks in Saxony, right? Okay, and the Danes are at war with the English. I'd love to know what's going on there too. Gosh, but I don't have any of my ships. So where were you going? Oh, that's right. You were going to try to... We're trying to marry this guy so he doesn't rebel before, well, who knows. He is not a lord of anything, so let's give him something safe. We could give him Genoa. Give him Austria for 1. Switzerland, I think, is just 1. Yeah. All right, we'll give you Genoa for 2. Right? Did that take... Yes, great. So that'll give him a little more time. Eventually that princess is going to catch up and they'll get married. All right, agents looking around. Let's send you... send you to Cordoba so I can see what we're getting into. And do we want to attack? There's no river. Duke of Venice. He's pretty good. No, like, bad traits. And here's where I could hire the mercenaries because I'm going to use them like right now. Might make sense. We could theoretically we could hire like enough mercenaries to leave a decent force here to stave off the Hungarians. And that would really hurt us in terms of our economy, but it might be something we need to do. And we wreck Franconia, right? We make this a freaking wasteland. Let's wait 1 turn. Because I want to get my emissary up here to see how thick they are on the ground, and to that end, maybe I'll move the spy too, because I don't think they have a border fort or a spy up there. Alright, and here we go on the monastery, and we can now start training our chivalric men-at-arms. Alright, I love how the Golden Horde is still helping. Okay. Oh, geez, the Hungarians got a boat in there and they snuck over to Venice. That's too bad. All right, yeah, we lost Brittany, and the Danes just withdraw. They keep doing this. That is going to cause problems for them, like at some point. Okay, again, we're going to... I can't... Why can't I withdraw? There's no possibility of retreat. I never knew that. Oh, that's too bad. Well, I don't feel like fighting this. I'm just gonna auto... Okay, sure. Great. Alright. The game felt bad for me, I guess. Let's see. Venice invaded. Yeah, this is terrible. I should have seen that coming. But we'll retreat to the stronghold. Alright, Nicaea. Oof. Big Byzantine revolt there. Alright, the Danish king is in Saxony, it looks like. And, yeah, so they've got a lot more forces in Franconia. So I'm kind of glad I didn't do that attack. Swabia's about to fall. Lorraine is going to fall too. Alright, Prince Herman, we've got a couple of heirs. Yeah, England wants an alliance. Yeah, why not? I mean, like, there's no real reason to, but we just might not get the opportunity later. Okay, yeah, he's a drinker. He's got pride. Okay, okay. So, yeah, Friesland does have a lot more men. This is really too bad. I wish they would have assaulted. But they are losing some people as time goes on. Okay, Aquitaine. Now, what do we want to do here? Because I kind of don't feel like spending the time on these sieges. Right, as long as we keep doing this, you know, they're retreating, it's giving them bad traits. But we really need to be doing it against, like, the kings and the heirs. One thing we might do is go to Silesia. That'd be a much harder fight. Yeah, they've got a nice general here now. Prince Hardeknud, age 19. So he's... Alright, well, we somehow got Provence. I don't really want that, but an extra couple hundred income a turn is fine. Especially since we're losing it. Okay, so the big question again, I mean, one thing we could do is we could just charge through here, and to Saxony to find the Danish king. This is looking really kind of vulnerable. They could get men down here for a big counterattack, though, I imagine. Because there's probably ships all around Spain. So I want to go inland somewhere, but there's no totally landlocked provinces here. They all touch the ocean. Maybe I want to ally with the Almohads, and we can kind of work out something together. Get an extra bishop, interestingly enough. So yeah, let's go to Navarre. It's looking a lot less defended. And where should we go? Let's go up to Flanders. I want to find the Danish king. We'll conquer some of these territories outright again, and maybe we can get him in a pincher, you know? And if he doesn't just transport by sea back to Spain, then we could get him. So we're gonna hold off on these mercenaries for, you know, another couple seasons. I want to make sure we've got everything in place so that we can do this in good timing, so we don't run out of cash. Okay, so Venice, right. Venice is the other problem here. We could hit it from Milan, and that would be safe right now. But this is always going to be vulnerable because Hungary owns Serbia with a port, and they now have ships in the sea. So one thing I'm thinking is we could just hit them here. What do they got? Very lazy? Yeah. Nervous. -5 health. That's good. Gentle Knight is bad. And Natural Leader's bad. So he's got an army with, you know, a lot of archers and 1, 2, 3 melee units. I've got a lot of archers too. I don't have anything good either. And if he moves over like even one of these units, one of these stacks, then that's just not going to work. But let's give it a shot. We do have to leave somebody behind, though. So we'll just leave, I guess, the skirmishers. This is a ridiculous army. We've got a couple units of cav. He's got just that one. I don't know, man. Got like no valor on a lot of these guys. It seems kind of silly. If I go this way, I'm afraid they're going to invade me, though. But I guess I should get back Venice. So we'll do that. We will swap out. Get this general over there. And let's keep training feudal knights, because I think they're going to be helpful against the kind of units that I'm seeing. This guy is really quite disloyal. Well, okay, wow, look at these ships. Oh my gosh. Golden Horde is going nuts. Jeez. So, I mean, one thing I could do right now is get up here just so they can't get back, right? Just blockade that area. I guess I don't have any other caravels, sadly. And that's going to hurt some of my trade. Well, I guess I could move one of you guys down, but I'm a little concerned about these Sicilians. So let's spend some cash on the ship right there so we can train caravels in Antioch to replace the ones that we can no longer train because we don't own Tripoli anymore. And that's what we're going to do. Dane's going to Ireland. Oh man, look at them all. Oh my gosh. Oh no, that was the Italians trying to help out. Okay, I thought they were attacking the Danes, but they're just... Okay, so interesting. They've got like a probing attack into Bohemia from... I guess it must be from Franconia. They just sent a single unit there, like they knew or suspected I was going to move my guys out somewhere else. Very interesting. Okay, they're just going to give me Flanders, which makes sense. And we're being assaulted in Lorraine. This is just a keep. I think we're just going to auto-calc that. We killed 154 of them, somehow. Lost Ile de France and Aquitaine, fine. Oh, Golden Horde, I'm a little worried about that. But Navarre we got, although no plunder. Genoa is invaded by the Danes. This is a sieve invasion. And we've got a lot of... it's a stupid army. Right, but so is theirs, kind of. They could run us down, I guess. So we'll set up in the trees and try to shoot them down, I guess. We've got some trees, too. We've got plenty. So, they're going to be right here. Guess we could set up over here, but I don't really like this slope. So probably this is the best place to go. And they don't have any really hard-hitting guys. They've got, like... What is it? Mounted Sergeants, I think, is their heavier cav. And Jeanettes. under strength, too. Oh, gosh. Don't get behind me, please. No, they're going to get to this side. Shoot. Are we going to turn and fire on them? Alright, we'll turn. So they're throwing javelins now. Alright, if they're going to attack, I will attack because I've got my urban militia. I feel like that would be good. And we've done no damage to each other yet. Yeah, they're going to sneak around back and get the hill advantage while the other guys come up. So we got to turn around and face them, I think. Alright, we got one kill. Okay, you guys can halt. Let's go. If we don't die on the impact here, we might have a chance. Oof. Winning easily uphill in the woods. And here come the other Jeanettes. Turn around to face them. Yep. Alright, I mean, this is a weird battle. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's not going to work out. We'll just speed through this. Again, I know I could micro this and take my time, but I'm just going to let the guys skirmish, do some damage, and we'll get back to the campaign map here. It's frustrating to fight these battles that you're not really ready for because it's a sea invasion. Okay, so we're under siege in Genoa, and we're sallying out of Venice. What a weird-looking map here. Well, I guess we'll just get rid of the trebuchet first of all, and yeah, I guess that's fine. Maybe we've got, like, way too many archers, though, so we'll bring you down. And yeah, maybe we can even get rid of one more unit so we can have these woodsmen. I think that'll be good. We've got a really good general, we've got some feudal knights, we got some chivalric sergeants, and a ton of archers. And they've got archers too, they've got, you know, they've got some stuff. We are on the attack. Yeah, so we're going downhill, so this should be good. Crossbowmen, woodsmen, it's a weird army. And it looks like they're just gonna wait there. Oh, no, shifting. Oh, we've got a cliff, that's right. So this is going to be rather strange. Let's see. Let's get actually back here. And you've still got really, really good range because of that height. There's their general. And we'll just trade blows with this. I mean, you know, Pavese guys generally come off better, but we've got so many arrows. I think we'll be able to take him out. What is this? Armored spears, 1 unit. Some Bulgarian brigands. Let's move down like here. Alright, now we get some different targets. Got coming up. Okay, the armored spears again. I really don't like going into the woods here. I guess I could have gone the other side, but I felt like they were going to move up on this hill. Alright, let's just keep having the archers go. Just gotta march them into the woods. My archer line can come under fire. That's totally fine. What we do have is a lot of these low-tier kind of trash units so we can throw into the trees. Yeah, we should be doing good against their armored spearmen in the woods. We use these mounted crossbowmen to chase down archers. Protect them with the chivalric sergeants, and I think I'll bring the feudal guys around, as well as the general. And the jobbing, how about that? Mashed. Okay, we got Slav javelinmen too. Let's just throw them in as well. A lot of this stuff is really kind of low tier. Evenly matched. Just throw the Javagi into the back. Alright, we can afford to go after the archers at this point. For the good cav, we'll bring you up here. And let's run. How's he doing for valor? Just 1, 2, 3. 3 valor flags is what I can see there. Archers now routing. And he may not want to stick around. Okay. I'm going to go after the arbalesters with my heavier cav. They push towards the general. He's not formed up, so that's not going to be great. But we still tie him up. Awesome, arbalesters running away. So have we routed them yet? No, we have not. So throw the job again. No, there they go, finally. Let's bring our other cav around and hit the Bulgarian brigands with their mounted crossbows. They've got good valor. I guess if they turned around to fight, that might be a problem. So let's throw the general in, and the feudal knights can turn around, and let's hit their general. Alright, Bulgarian brigands are gone. Nice. Oh, that's so good.
Like a worthless cur, the enemy general is in full flight.
Alright, I think we will get him. Will help out chasing that single armored spearman unit, and let's send my general after theirs just to see if we can catch him before he flees. Alright. This should be the end of it. Let's get him. No, we didn't get him. Okay, well, he was a, what is it, a 1 or a 2-star general, maybe? So not too bad. And I think that got us another star. 3. No, this was a 6-star guy anyway. Great, so we get that back. Do I want to pay ransom? No. Yeah. I don't know, like, I'm very curious about when people actually pay ransom, because I almost never do. It doesn't tell you, I don't know if it tells you how many men you're getting back. Maybe it does, but it just never seems like that worth it. Okay, so Swabia has fallen. That sucks. At least it looks like it's still a citadel. And hey, we're a builder. That's nice. Okay, he's very charitable. Oh, they did attack the Danes. They did. Wait, no. How? They're not at war with the Italians. That is bizarre. See, I thought what I saw happening at first was them attacking the Danes. But then I thought, no, I had Aquitaine, so they're relieving the siege, right? But I'm not there anymore. So I'm very confused. They should be at war with the Danes now, you would think. But Maybe what's happening is, like, if you time your relief wrong, like the enemy clears out in the subsequent year or something, then this is a way to avoid you ending up accidentally at war. So the Italians own it, but maybe if they withdraw in the next turn, then it'll just go back to the Danes and they will not be at war. Because the Italians are only at war with me. God forbid, right, they attack anybody else. Okay, well, at least the Danes are not making money from this right now, so that's kind of nice. The only thing I'm worried about is that the Danes righteously fall on the Italians and completely destroy them, and then they reemerge in my lands, because that could be a real danger. Okay, but yeah, here's the king. Valdemar II, he's 31. And we know he's got one heir here who's 20 now. And wasn't there another guy? Oh, that was probably him, I guess, who went across the border like by himself and decided to withdraw. So I'm a little scared to go into Franconia now. I mean, I do have 3 stacks here. And what do they have? Okay, they've got... It's just that they've got a good general who's better than any of the generals I have over here. And they've got Vikings, Vikings, and Vikings. They do have a good amount of peasants. Okay, we're going to do... Okay, I'm very happy to see, by the way, that that the English have not lost Wessex. But why can't I see this? Oh, because it borders Flanders, that's right. So we'll go to Friesland. Just keep this up. I'm going to destroy the inn. They'll probably retreat. And he might leave because he's recognizing that this is, this is kind of crazy. Do I want to try a ceasefire? Probably not. Let's see. I've got spies. I got to get these guys out of here, by the way. Got a couple of spies just in Lorraine. So Franconia, Saxony. I mean, we could get them up here and try to assassinate the king, but the odds of that are going to be really low. It's going to be less than 50. 17, yeah. And this guy is one of their princes. I don't know if they have others. So let's get out of here for now. Okay, and now we've got a ship here that's better than what they have. Arguably, although they could attack and, still kill me. But we've got 3 defense. They've got 1 attack. So it's kind of a standoff, right? Like, I guess they could attack me with their superior valor. Let's get another ship going, though. And speaking of, like, valor and stuff, my influence is 5. That's pretty decent. He's going to die pretty soon, though. He's 62, and then Lothair's going to take over. All right, well, we don't have Navarre. Okay, here's another prince, though. He's 18. Yeah, let's kill this guy if we can. He's probably not going to stick around, but let's keep moving. So it's archers. It is their prince and peasants. Now, if they retreat to the castle, I will assault it. It looks pretty doable. But yeah, we're going to lose Flanders, of course. We're probably going to take Friesland unless they move a bunch of guys in it. So that's the thing I'm wondering. Do we want to go now? Like a big attack at Franconia. Leave these guys behind. Hire all the mercenaries. Italian infantry, chivalric sergeants. Arquebusiers are pretty cheap. 44. Longbowmen were allied with the English now. Secoli. There's only 10 of them, though. So what else would be good? Against the Danes, probably Cav, right? Probably like some stupid Cav. They're very expensive. Well, let's do it anyway. Send you guys. And send all of you. And we're going to lose a lot of money. We're going to start losing cash here. But we'll see if they will stick around and fight in either case. Oh, looks like they brought in a lot of guys. Okay. Good. Finally, the Golden Horde has driven back the Hungarians from Bulgaria. They're probably going to move over to Serbia. Let's just see if they did that. Yeah, some of them did. Maybe not all of them, though. Okay, the Danes have abandoned Friesland. Makes sense. They took Flanders back with a lot of guys, so they're moving around. They can just move troops around so easily. See, their king, though, is still in Saxony. He's probably going to move next turn. All right, here we go. The giant, stupid clash of Franconia. I'm half thinking about calling this off. That said, they moved out a good general. So there was their 4-star prince who was leading this, but now he's not. Okay, I think then maybe this could work. Because we've got a 3-star commander. All right, so which one's the general? Probably this guy? Nope. Yes, this guy, Lord Hendrickson. Okay. So feudal men-at-arms, no valor. Look at this. I mean, a lot of these guys have armor and weapon upgrades. Okay, let's do it. I think we'll arrange our guys and see what the battlefield looks like. All right, so we are going to have to attack in good weather because I brought some gunpowder along. I put them in the first 16, and so we've got some arquebusiers here, some mercenaries, and let's see, we've got a very nice-looking longbowmen. I don't play the English very much these days, but this is, of course, a very good unit. And here's the arquebus. Guys, these are, I think, less useful than handgunners, I think. Handgunners are good in terms of melee. They can fight a little bit as well as shoot. These guys, I think, are more of just a pure missile unit. But I figured, let's give it a shot, right? We can see if they can do some damage before the battle starts. We've also got some Swabians, which makes me sad to see. Because, of course, these guys, we can't train anymore, and their homeland is just lost. So here we're getting a bit of revenge on the Danes, hopefully. We've got some mercenary Italian infantry. We've got a lot of feudal sergeants. The enemy has a really good mix. They've got a lot of stuff that is, they've got, I think, 4 archer units. They've got some cav. They've got, I think, 4 or so spear units and like 6 melee infantry. So we will have our work cut out for us. But let's... Oh, whoops. What is this? This is the English formation. Okay, the little archer wedge thing. Okay, we'll go back to whatever that was. What was that? 3-line attack? That's not what it was, but I guess we can go with that for now. We'll be changing this, I think, as the battle unfolds. We've also got our Khwarezmian cavalry. So this is like a sort of a cataphract unit from, like, you know, the eastern steppe, I guess. So let's see. They're going to be up there on this nice, beautiful piece of ground. I'm sure right on the crest of the hill. I mean, maybe it's the AI. They may do something silly, like go over there. But let's just get our guys grouped up. Yeah, they're up there. You can see them. That's where I'd be. Let's see what they're going to do. Okay, they're going to get right out on the hill. So I could get around them by going up here and see if I can force them off. We do have a time limit to work with. And here comes the rain. So, you know, I figured may as well get the gunners out if we can use them. If not, no big deal. We'll just withdraw them and get some of our reinforcements. So speaking of that, let's put the assembly point flag a little farther forward. And again, we may even change that later. still going to have a hill if we get over there. They're still going to have woods. Ah, this isn't good. But let's turn our guys so we're facing like that. And set up like back here. Okay. And how much space? Okay, we've got a little. What are they doing though? Let's edge over to the left a little more. I think that's about as far as we can go. There's the red line. Alright, but we can change our facing. And then just kind of go over here. At what point are they going to come down off the hill? You know, how close do we really need to be? And what's going to be our answer to that, right? Because we got some good guys on top of the hill. Geez, if the terrain wasn't so much in their favor, I feel like we could have a good go of this, but now I'm not sure. My inclination is to keep rotating to the right and inching up this hill. But they are not going to allow that forever. So they've got, let's see, I think 2 arbalests, 2 archers. And so they're going to come down and start shooting at us. Is this going to be the trigger? Not yet. And we're right at the edge, right there. Jeez. Okay. I mean, I could get up into these woods with some troops, but I feel like that's going to call them over. They're just going to come over to fight before I get up there. These would be decent guys to lead that move. But the Vikings could cut them down, I'm afraid. That said, these guys don't have much for Valor, and my guys do have Valor, and the Chivalric Men-at-Arms have armor upgrades, so maybe let's do that. Let's see if we can seize that hill. And let's send the archers forward as kind of like bait. So you two can be a little group. We're going to send them to shoot at the Vikings. That's what you guys will do. Other archers will come up as well, and we will inch up. Let's see. Let's get all of these guys as a group. Right? And get them like up here. And run. And you guys should actually also run. We actually got some hits. That's nice. Vikings marching quickly down towards us. So this could work. Run through the trees now, straight at them. Halt, 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 halt. I guess I could just halt this whole group, but I do want some guys to keep trying to claim the ground. Chivalric Men-at-Arms, hit them. Feudal Men-at-Arms, this way. Oh, my gunners just fired. Okay. Let's go up the hill, down to stop the Vikings from coming up any farther. Alright, send in the Khwarezmians and the general. Vikings routing. Awesome. Okay. Feudal Men-at-Arms. Keep doing that. Italian infantry, march uphill carefully. Chivalric Men-at-Arms this way, please. Let's hit the feudal sergeants. These guys are feudal Men-at-Arms. We've got to get up the hill. Right, so general, Khwarezmians. Let's actually halt. Let's let them come down the hill if they're going to want to do that. We've got more Vikings to fight. hill here. Arquebusiers, get up that hill. Feudal sergeants, everybody get up. Up, up, up. And what are you? Militia sergeants? Alright, that's actually a decent unit. And here comes some cav. Okay, those guys are running. This is a very good sign. Where's my Swabians? Alright, let's get them up the hill. Arquebusiers got to get closer than that. Right, turn around, we got to fight the Vikings, and we got to hope that my general doesn't bite it in that fight. Turn, Longbowmen, turn. Right, everybody let them go. Let them get off the field. How are we doing? They're losing badly, but here comes the general, but he's infantry. Oh man, what are we doing here? I guess we're just getting charged. Chivalric men-at-arms, get up after these guys, please. Alright, now it's time to get out. We've taken some losses. Get out of here. Get out of here. We got to do a charge against their general. Time for reinforcements. That's Cav. Alright, pin him, please. Pin him. Okay, great. Do not get caught again. Come on. What do we got here? Arquebus. Longbowmen aiming. Everybody aiming. You're not. What are you? Vikings. Okay. We routed them once, so awesome. Okay. Back into the trees, please. Ignore that general just for the moment. I'd love to stop that small unit of cav. And speaking of cav, where's my cav coming? All right there. Arquebusiers running away, fine. Italian infantry running away, that stinks. All right, we've got a good missile contingent here. Nice. Okay, stay away from those Pavies, crossbowmen, get the general out of the woods, please. Vikings finally running away. Great, great, great. All right, great. Feels like we're doing it here. Pavies, crossbowmen. I kind of want to send my archers after them. I know that's not the best use of archers, but we got reinforcements to bring on. Let's get these militia sergeants before they rout. And who else? Who else? Let's go down the hill. Okay, we'll chase the feudal sergeants, I guess. A little risky to chase them into the trees, maybe, but here we go. That's arbalesters, mounted crossbowmen, go for it. Italian infantry are back. Vikings are being chased by my Swabians. Good. Very good. Now, where's their reinforcements? Probably coming from right up here. Right, and where's my general? Is he fighting militia sergeants? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There's the edge of the battle. Let's kind of pull away from here and get our guys together because I'm not sure at all where they're going to come from. And they've got a lot of reinforcements. So we need the longbowmen up there. They're moving okay. And I think we've got it. Let's go down here. Chase these arbalesters. I think the feudal sergeants can start coming back. Pavies crossbows are winning against like 3 units of archers, but I don't think they will for long. Let's see, what are you? 82 feudal sergeants. Italian infantry is winning in that fight. Okay, feudal sergeants. That's an issue. Let's get away. I want to keep on these arbalesters, though. Where is the reinforcement? Okay, they're coming right out of the trees. Oh, this sucks. They've got excellent ground. Oh my gosh. All right, so we got to pull down here so it's a little more even. Get over here. Oh my gosh, it's not good. We can't use like our cavalry advantage quite as much. This is Italian infantry. Let's see if we can quickly form up before these Royal Knights get there. Alright, and they're forming up kind of like down the hill, actually. Peasants, right. Where's my general? Okay. Okay, we'll keep you... I guess that's good. We've got archers coming up behind us, though, through the trees. This is ridiculous. Okay, I will send you after the archers, and I will send you also after the archers, I think. Oh, and we've got arbalesters behind us too. Oh, this is bad. This is not good. Alright. Let's you come down here. And I guess you chivalrics can chase the archers. We're gonna hold off against like peasants and urban militia and stuff. If we can. Right. Kill that Royal Knight unit. Did we come down? All right, we are going after the archers, right? Yes. Okay. Let's throw in to the peasants. Chivalric sergeants come down here. Chivalric sergeants come down here. Feudal sergeants. All right, we might be okay. Come on. Kill that one guy. Very good. Okay, we're keeping them out of the fight. Oh no, here come feudal sergeants. Okay. And our cav is exhausted. We have a cav. You go fight these archers. Oh, crap. Okay, get out of here. Out, out, out. Oh, please. Please do not get cut down. Come on. We can actually have the Italian infantry back. Gosh, did we lose our whole line? Not yet, not yet. So, come down off the hill, down off the hill. Nope. And, yep, let's go. We're doing okay. We're keeping them off of us. We can't totally abandon this height, though, because... yeah, I think we gotta kind of come back to this area. What's that? What's that? Okay, that's them. All right, and you gotta come back here because you're a weak reed. We've got very low morale in some of these guys. All right, we finally lost another unit. Made just enough room. Arbalesters. Hit the arbalesters and get them off the fight. I should probably withdraw you. All right, great. Feudal sergeants running away. You know, this is a good use of the general's time. Keep them in the general vicinity. And you come up here. What is this? Vikings. Damn it. I knew we were going to have a bunch of Vikings. They're going to catch us out of formation. All right. The Swabians are still in the field somewhere. All right. Arbalesters are probably not coming back. Mounted crossbowmen can go over and help the Italian infantry. Okay, let's get the cavalry back, actually. Get them up here because I'm a little concerned about this. We are sending them into crossbows. Okay, we've held off that first Viking wave. Alright, that's fine. Are you guys leaving? I think they're leaving. I think they are. Alright, let's, where's the general? Let's hit these urban militia, and I would like to take out any other units that are going to present themselves as a reasonable target. But let's get over here. Let's change up that formation a little. Marching quickly. Looks like they want to get away. Let's hit the militia sergeants. Here come my Swabians. I think they're leaving. Oh gosh, we had Longwomen here this whole time? Wow. Alright, let's turn back and hit those urban militia. They don't like it. Great. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just shoot them a little and see what they do. They're going to leave the battlefield. They're not pulling back so they can bring on more men. They're just leaving, I think. I got to be careful with my general, though, just in case. Let's get him back down here. Yep, they're going up the hill and then down the hill. So they're coming on and then withdrawing immediately. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so we'll turn around and let's slaughter these annoying militia sergeants. And we'll get off the field. Oh my gosh. Okay, do I want... yeah, I think I want to go ahead and make sure they don't get back. That's the main thing. We got Franconia back. Now, this is not something we're going to be able to keep because we want to keep up the pressure on the Danes. They still have a lot of land and a lot of men, but that feels really nice to get a victory for once. I notice that the Hungarians are moving men into Silesia, and they're possibly bribing with an emissary that army in Hungary. So we're clearly still in a very precarious situation. We've lost Genoa, but for now we've got Franconia. Okay, they're invading Burgundy. I'm just gonna... This is a river battle. All I've got is spears. Right, let's auto-calc it. Burgundy. Yeah, let's auto-calc it. Okay, Croatia. They're invading Croatia. They're invading with just enough men to make me want to almost fight it. But we're just going to go to the stronghold for this, I think. Okay, we're invading Castile. So for this, Prince Christopher, this is a chance to kill one of their royal family. They've still got at least 2 other members of the line. There's the king and 1 other prince. But this one, I think we could do. Alright, they've got more archers than we do. But still, I like fighting in the nice weather most of the time. Alright, they're going to be right up here. Let's get on the hill and quickly. Oh my, okay. Yep. So they're not holding back at all. Let's get the general up. Send the urban militia in, the other urban militia and militia sergeants up, and up with the spearmen. And what's that? A spearman? Okay, let's turn with our line. Hit that general because I want to kill the enemy general here. That's essential to this. He's got like no command, is that right? No, he's got 3 command. And we've got 2. Right, let's kill him. He's totally surrounded. Got 2 men. Spearmen are losing, peasants are losing. Just 1. Alright, peasants now running away. And we're going to keep on the archers here. We're going to just keep pushing them away. If they get off the field, I don't care. Ignore them. All right.
And even now his body is being torn away.
You should flee anytime. Yes, indeed. There he goes. We're going to have to work around to get this archer unit, but I think we're going to catch him with an urban militia. Possibly. Man, this guy's great. 38 Teutonic Knights, 7 Valor. I think this is one of those crusade units that, well, it would have to be. But this is great. I mean, there wasn't so much doubt that we would win this one, I guess, but there always is a chance. There they go. We're getting the last of them off the field now, and yeah, we killed the enemy general, so we don't need to kill these guys necessarily. If you kill too many prisoners, there are some potentially bad traits you can pick up. Okay, conquer Castile, lost Navarre, and a victory in the Adriatic. Very good. I'm very happy about that. Ransom demanded, no thanks, but we did get 255 off of that ransom there, and that was the last year of our Holy Roman Emperor. And so we've got the heir coming up. Should be good to go back there in Rome. Yes, he is. And Genoa is going to be around for a while. Now the problem is we cannot really relieve it from Rome. Oh, Herman, he picked up another star. Awesome. 3rd rank on this guy. Let's take a closer look at him, actually. Yeah, so scant mercy's fine, you know, for slaughtering prisoners. You can get a few of these. You can stand to take a few. But I think the 3rd time you do it or something, you start to get negative morale traits because the men don't like not getting the ransom money. So, okay. All right. I think that was the last battle we're going to play out for this episode, but I'm going to set up some stuff for the next one. So it looks like the Danes have just an amazing strength right here in Brandenburg, 3 full stacks. I'm going to leave Franconia. I'm just going to get right out of Franconia entirely. I'm going to pour everything into Saxony. Absolutely everything. Now, maybe I should pour... Maybe I should go into Brandenburg, but I have no idea what's there. Well, if I move an emissary over, I will. Let's see. He's got, like, nothing here. He's 32. Killer instinct, strange, clever with words, and swift justice. Let's just check, make sure there's some other princes. Yes, so there is an heir. So the nation will continue. Okay, so... Yeah, and there he is, in fact. Prince Hardicanute. That was the one I was thinking of. So are there any others? Okay. I just don't know. It doesn't appear that there are in Spain, from what I've been able to tell. But is this empty? This is totally empty. There's nobody here. I mean, that can't be totally right. Let's go over to Castile, from Castile to Aragon, and see if we can just, by sheer luck, get this province. And let's check out if the Danes are over the Italians. They're not. It's bizarre. Okay. Well, I'm really curious who owns Aquitaine then. But let's check out this guy, Hermann von Wittelsbach. He keeps losing his lordships, right? Didn't I give you Genoa? Oh, that's right. We lost Genoa. Okay, I'll give you... Ooh, I don't think I want to give you Venice, though. No offense. Well, minus 972. Yeah, we need someone pretty good over in Venice. I mean, honestly, a lot of our expenses, though, are mercenaries, so there's really not much that's going to save us in terms of economy until we really end this war with the Danes. So this guy's pride. This is... yeah, he's going to get a princess's hand in a couple of turns. Let's give him someplace like Switzerland for a single shield, right? Maybe we won't lose that. But Franconia, yeah, low, very low, and still got some good guys in there, but man, I'm glad we won that battle. Now we'll go here and possibly we'll be attacked, or possibly we will be met with a total withdrawal. The king may just completely leave, and we'll get Saxony back. Possibly, though, they will counter and bring a bunch of guys in from Brandenburg. Either way, is kind of fine because we need a big climactic clash. We've also got a few other stacks that are hounding us that because we destroyed all these ports, they can't move them quite so easily anymore. So we have done a bit of damage in that regard, but we do need to keep it up. So that's going to be the play for the next episode here. We're going to keep working on our monastery towards Inquisition so we can deal with some of these problems that we just can't handle militarily. And we're going to, of course, really desperately try to keep up the pressure on the Danish, both in Spain and in the north. If we can hold some of this territory, great, but the main thing is to drive them into a civil war or even eliminate the faction so we can maybe give ourselves a bit of breathing room. So I hope you enjoyed this ride with the Holy Roman Empire, and I hope you'll stick around for the next episode. Until then, everybody, take care.